Hi there. So I wanted to tell you the story of Black Shuck. I'm going to tell you the story of Black Shuck. But I've had a weird day. So my phone was perfectly charged when I set out. I only went 20 minutes, half an hour away to a place called Blythesborough to film the church there where Black Shuck appeared. We'll fill you in more details later in the video, which is actually going to be very short, because my phone cut out while I was filming the church, and it was completely flat. So I gave up with that one. There was also people building in the church who couldn't get in it, and I felt really uncomfortable. I got really bad vibes. So on the way home I stopped at the Abbey just outside the town I live in, where apparently Black Shuck is buried. Had a little walk round with my sort of like little action cam. Obviously I can't see what I'm filming when I've got that. Again, the Abbey was all kind of shut off, all under reconstruction, and I couldn't even find the board that said where Black Shuck's supposedly buried. Again, I will look that up when I get home. And again, I got a really weird vibe. I went really cold. I mean, it is only 4 degrees, and I've been there loads of times, and I'll try and find some shots of my own Black Shuck running around over it so you get an idea of what it looks like. So all in all, the day isn't actually panning out, so I've given up. I'm going to come and do the horses. Actually looks like it might snow, so it's probably better it was all cut short. But anyway, I'll see what I can cobble together when I get home. And I'm going to look, a festive coffee. Black Shuck is a giant black dog with flaming eyes that has roamed the area for centuries. On August the 4th, 1577, during a storm, Black Shuck burst into the St Mary's Church in Bungay, killing several people. It then appeared here at the Holy Trinity Church in Blythesborough, where it left scorch marks on the door that are still visible today. The door was locked due to workmen, so I cannot vouch for this, but I have found a photograph of the supposed scorch marks for you to look at. These scorch marks are actually on the inside of the door, and apparently the dog left them when it was leaving the church. That's why you can't see them from the outside. The legend is not limited to that one night. There have been many sightings along the Suffolk and Norfolk coast, in graveyards, at crossroads, and in dark woods. If spotted, it is seen as an omen of death. And so on to the Abbey at Leicester. I'm sorry about this wibbly wobbly action. That's my action cam. It's only a little one, so it's not actually that good. Anyway, in 2013, there was a shallow grave found with the bones of a gigantic dog. Radiocarbon dated showed the bones, unhelpfully, to be anything between 1650 to 1690, 1730 to 1810, or post 1920. Anyway, the bones showed that the dog was about the size of a Great Dane, and it had arthritis. It had been laid to rest with care, so probably a much loved farm dog, which makes sense as the Black Shuck is still seen today. Beware if you're in Suffolk.